That's impossible. 3 words from Berlin that land like a gavel. German Chancellor Friedrich Merz has slammed the brakes on any talk of Ukraine's rapid entry into the European Union. No fast tracks, no shortcuts. Merz's message is blunt. EU membership is not granted by momentum or emotion, but by rules, and those rules are non-negotiable. At the center of Merz's rejection lies the Copenhagen criteria, the EU's hard gatekeeping framework: democracy, rule of law, economic readiness, and the ability to absorb EU law in full. Merz made it clear this is not a box-ticking exercise, but a multi-year process that has defined every EU enlargement without exception.
We have discussed this topic in great detail with each other, and we have also told the Americans that Ukraine's entry into the EU on January 1, 2027, is excluded. It is not possible. All members, including Ukraine, who want to join the EU later, have to meet the Copenhagen criteria. The processes usually take a few years. Ukraine must have a perspective to become a member of the EU. But this is a long-term process. We can slowly bring Ukraine to the EU on the way there. This is always possible. But such a quick entry is simply not possible.
The statement cuts through months of optimistic rhetoric from Brussels and Kiev alike. Merz's dismissal exposes a widening gap between political messaging and institutional reality. Aspirations, he suggests, cannot substitute compliance. In Europe's largest economy, patience has replaced promises. Germany's stance matters. Berlin is not a bystander in EU expansion. It is the engine room. When the German Chancellor speaks this plainly, it signals resistance far beyond one capital. Support for Ukraine's future in Europe remains, but timelines are being decisively reset. This is a recalibration moment for the EU. Merz's words reaffirm that enlargement remains a legal process, not a wartime gesture. For Ukraine, the path to Europe stays open, but it is long, demanding, and bound by criteria that slogans cannot erase.